What's going on, guys? Today we're going to jump into some arena content and hopefully give you all a new viable option for a 3v3 team. And I also want to explain to you why Valkyrie is absolutely amazing and this team synergizes so well with her. So Valkyrie is a champion who was really popular before and kind of fell off, it seems like. Or at least in my opinion, I don't see her very much. But her passive ability, this champion's turn meter will be increased by 10% each time an enemy champion places a buff. So Siphi places 3 buffs per champion. Tons of buffs, tons of turn meter boost for her. But also, enemy champions will have their turn meter decreased by 10% for each buff they receive. Now, she does need accuracy for this. So in the video that I did before this recording was about 30 minutes, and my Valkyrie was built about 300 accuracy. Now, there was one champion I consistently had problems with. That was Crixia. So Crixia is actually encouraged to have about 500 resistance, because up to 500 resistance, you're going to get the extra speed, the extra 50 speed in her second form. And the first form, she gets 1 accuracy for every 2 resistance. So at least 500 accuracy if you want to have a chance at reducing the turn meters of Crixia's. Now, of course, they could be built more than that, but this is going to give me safety up to about 600, 650 resistance on an enemy Crixia, because accuracy is a little more effective than actually resistance is. So something to consider. Maybe I even push her a little bit higher if I'm consistently facing Crixias. But currently, this should perform very well. So what she is in Stone Skin plus Perception to pick up a little bit extra accuracy. But as far as the breakdown, we have good speed. I have some damage built into her kit as well. But to be honest, if I really just go the pure accuracy route, I may just take off the damage. But I'm not going to go 6-piece Stone Skin because I only need to use her like really for the initial turn meter boosting, and I don't want to take a chance in her getting the Stone Skin stripped by a Wukong. So what makes her so unique is this passive plus the A2 ability. The A2 is going to give everybody on the team counterattack. But for Classic Arena, let's look for a team with Crixia and Siphi ideally. Siphi at least is fine though, so we'll start with this one. So with the team setup, we're not going to use Narcisse. We're going to pretend that doesn't even matter. You can use a lot of different champions here. Rhonda, a general Stone Skin nuker, Narcisse, it doesn't really matter what you have, but the reason why the counterattack from Valkyrie works so well is Armand's A1 has a 50% chance when booked of increasing the cooldown of a random active skill by 2 turns, plus it increases his turn meter. And then Ancora also has a 50% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random ally skill. So you have Armand's, who's increasing their skill cooldowns, Ancora, who's decreasing our skill cooldowns, and then whoever you put here having hopefully a pretty beneficial A1. Narcisse, his A1, increases their skill cooldowns as well. So you have 2 skill cooldown increases, 1 skill cooldown decrease, and really just a great overall synergy. Now, to show you that you don't actually need to have Armand's there, we're going to use Heffrak. Heffrak's in Stone Skin. You could use a different Stone Skin damage dealer if you have Rhodos in Stone Skin. If you have any other champion in 4-piece Stone Skin, plus 4-piece whatever lethal, be awesome. So my Heffrak is in 4-piece Stone Skin plus 4-piece Savage. So we cut in. I assume they're going to be speed tuned. They may not have been. I'm not really sure. But we did, in fact, cut in, which is fantastic. So we stole some turn meter. We're getting to go. Now we should just be destroying them, basically. See, turn meter or increase attack, all this kind of stuff, and boom. So now they get smacked down. We're going to increase the skill cooldowns, hopefully. And they're not even getting any turns against me, it seems. So, okay, well, now they are. Now things are changing a little bit. They may actually start to pop off and get some serious stuff going. The Wukong could actually ruin my day, for sure, with the different skill than that one. That one's not going to be horrible. The other skill he has could have definitely been bad. Unfortunately, we can't kill his stack on Mikage, though. That's rough. Like, not killing her is definitely going to hurt me. Oh, man. So, obviously, the Wukong wrecked me. Let's just, for the sake of this video, let's use my Narcisse again, because Narcisse won't have a problem with this. I do want to pay attention a lot this time to the Valkyrie's turn meter decrease and all the other enemies. So watch. If they have Stone Skin, it's not going to decrease the turn meter. But the Armand's big turn meter decrease, the Mikage got a turn meter decrease as well, and we strip them, we steal the turn meter, and hopefully we're going to be pretty solid, pretty well off now. As far as this, don't really need to use it on anybody. Narcisse is going to get a turn here. We could try to kill the Armands, or just block revival on the Wukong, honestly. Just kidding. He's going to steal my turn meter. I could have swore Narcisse had enough turn meter to not have that happen. But apparently he didn't. Apparently he has pretty low turn meter, unfortunately. But you do get to see what the counterattack stuff looks like now, which is pretty cool. Unless she stuns everybody, then not as cool. He will be increasing their skills, though. So increasing a bunch of skill cooldowns, fantastic stuff. Not a problem. Cleanse, sheep. Okay, got resisted the sheep. Sweet. We'll strip him, make him a sheep. I don't want to be a sheep. We're gonna go for the, I guess just the A2, honestly. Go for the Valkyrie just so they can't really get a turn here. Resets her skills. It reduces their cooldown with her res as well, which is nice. So the Valk, she's built for some damage, so she can kind of, you know, finish them off if they're pretty low, but not going to be crazy high damage. So this was a good showcase. As far as player power, the dude had a lot of team power, but 20 million player power, so pretty close to mine. Let's go ahead and try to refresh and find a Crixia team. That's really what I wanted to focus on, honestly. Siphi Arbiter, this is a good one to cut in on. Try to. Maybe don't use Narcisse. Could probably use different champions. Let's try Rhonda. I said she could work. Let's see if she actually does. So against this team, the reason why I think she should work so well, let's see. So we got some turn meter decrease happening. His A2 didn't do anything because he may still go, but we got enough turn meter decrease happening where the Georgia did not get a turn. My Armands was able to cut in. He's in Stone Skin, which is very important to have. And now we can just, I don't know, strip everybody after we sheep the Armands. Don't really care if he's left by himself. It's going to be fine. So let's try to go for the, I kind of want to kill the Siphi. I kind of want to kill the Arbiter. I kind of want to kill both of them, honestly. Let's go for the Siphi kill here. Actually got her. Very impressed, honestly. My Rhonda's not built to do the most damage, unfortunately. A little bit low a lot of times. So the Arbiter does do a res, gets everybody picked up. But now we get the benefits of the counterattacks. Benefits from Valkyrie's counterattacks going off now, which is fantastic. Huge benefits. Everybody's A1 super powerful. Rhonda should use her A3. Hopefully, maybe we can get her to go in on Georgia. Just kidding. Apparently, he's doing the counterattack stuff now. Okay. Not great there. Not really the most ideal situation, you might say, with the Georgia blasting me, but that was just 100% my fault there. 1,000% my fault. Let's go ahead and try this one more time because that definitely should have worked. I was quite goofy with the decisions there. So this team, watch the turn meter decrease of the Armands and everybody. Watch what happens. So big turn meter decrease there. He got resisted on something. I'm not for sure what he got resisted on. Maybe from the Valkyrie, honestly. But she has high accuracy, so it shouldn't be resisted too much. So we do hit the Arbiter. We're going to kill the Arbiter this time. Good stuff. Try to get some join-ins on the attack on the Georgia. Okay. Does not get anything joined in. Hopefully he doesn't have that ability. Well, the ability he used wasn't the worst thing he could have used, basically. The Arbiter's going to use the A2. She's going to get some counterattacks going as well. Actually, no, she's not going to use anything. We're getting another A2 swapperoo. Don't need to do any of the sheep. We're going to bring back Rhonda. Get back in this battle. There we go. Target the Siphi. Very good. And wipe them. So this is what should have happened that first time. It was my mistake. I knew I misclicked there. But once again, pretty high player power team. Also, probably pretty high player power. What was it? 33 million. Yeah, really solid team there. This one, for example, let's go in and try a Narcisse in this team. Narcisse is a good champ. This could be a solid option. Now, he may have Stone Skin on the Narcisse, if he or the Armands. If he does, it's not going to work very well for me, right? But this situation, okay, he's definitely going to be speed tuned, right? Like, you don't not speed tune your teams, do you? I hope you don't. Hope you do speed tune your teams. But now we cut in. We sheep the UDK. Now they have no real protection. And we can just blast them with the Narcisse, essentially. So he does the A3. He's getting a bunch of hits on him. Okay, he gets the block damage, unfortunately. I would rather have had him not do the block damage just then. But I guess it's not the end of the world, right? So we're going to try to kill the Armands. There we go. I need to get my Narcisse in better gear for real. Like, he is a little bit questionable sometimes. We're going to get some shields up. We got a lot of shields. More counterattacks because of the cooldown reduction anyways. Dang, some big damage there, but he's going to have some cooldowns increased as well, which is fine with me. Fine by me. Should kill them all this time. Almost. Not quite. Pick up the Armands. Just sheep her, right? Like, that's fine. Strip that buff. She gets a turn. Easy peasy. and then start doing this stuff. So this team, perfect example, okay? The Siphi boosted, the Armands was not in Stone Skin, and we got a turn. The Armands would have been speed tuned. Like, I can almost guarantee that. Had I just had my Armands, I would not have cut in. This is not a team I could have beat. I could have beat it with my speed team, without a doubt. But in 3v3, my speed team probably wouldn't have gone against this because it's not strong enough to, you know, kill all these champs. But the Valkyrie team can definitely take it on. Let's try another one with... I really want to find a Siphi plus Crixia. That's really what I was looking for. Herbaeus is maybe not a horrible option. She only does a few buffs though, right? She does 2 buffs. So let's give it a shot. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't really know, honestly. But let's try a Rotos here, just because he could get resisted by Crixia. Plus he has low cooldown, so it may work out fine. But Rondo would have been good too. They have no... Actually, wait, they're just faster than them. All right, I'm just going to leave this fight because there's no reason to even be in this one. This is not showcasing what I wanted to showcase. Not at all. The heck? It's a little bit silly, honestly, of a fight here. Because they got all these buffs, but they're just going to keep getting the turn meter decrease. So we're going to do very, very well against them. They just get turn meter decrease when the buffs happen. They don't ever get a turn. Valkyrie shuts them down very well. She'll do similar stuff against like Duchesses and things, but it's a little different because it's not a speed approach against Duchess. There we go. There's a little essence going up in the air. That's pretty cool. I've never actually noticed Herbaeus' death animation. Never pay attention to it. But Valkyrie decreases turn meter. They just never get a turn. When they do, they don't get to use the skills they want because everybody's locking them out. It's an awesome team. I like it. I'm really enjoying it. I like it a lot. You do got to be careful with the matches you pick, though. Like, you can't just throw it into anything. You got to understand how it works and why. So here's a decent example. 405,000 player power. It's pretty good. 405,000 team power. Okay, so let's do an example like this, okay? So we're going to have Rotos in here, but I want to show you the impact. So are they speed tuned? They're speed tuned. Now, he opened up with a weird ability, so I still would win. Don't know why he opened with that skill, but now we're going to throw in the Valkyrie and show you the actual impact of what her skills do. So here we go. They would have been speed tuned. If he used the A2, it would have been good. Now, he gets no turn. No turn at all, actually. Period. And never. So now we just sheep the Rotos, I guess. I don't know who else. I don't really care about winning this fight necessarily. Well, good thing I don't care about winning because that reaction proc definitely is not helping my case. Definitely not helping it at all. Okay, strips everything. Very cool stuff there. Armand's buddy. Just blows me away. Absolutely obliterates me. But thankfully, the Rotos is not around because my Rotos is back from the dead and he's coming back for some vengeance. So now Armand's is going to die this time. 100%. No way around it. And the Siphi also is going to die very soon. Just kidding. I'm actually dead. Well, maybe I should have just stuck with the previous one where I would have won the fight and kept it that way. But it's okay. You got to see what actually happens. No, I can't actually lose like that. I can't do that, guys. But doesn't matter. The point is there. The team would have been fine if I would have not procced into reaction. But Valkyrie's purpose was clearly shown. She boosted the turn meter, broke their speed tune, and I got to go first. So let's try against... This is a Siphi team. It's not going to be that fast, probably. Let's try against one last team to give you guys hopefully a good showcase. This is a good one. They're going to be fast. They have Wukong in the lead. They're definitely going to go for speed. So for a champion who can block revive, let's go for... Actually, this is a perfect example. Let's go with let's go Rhonda. Why not, right? Rhonda, she won't get turn meter stolen. The Armands is not in stones. Why are they slower than me? Why are they slower than me? You don't got to do this. They're going to think they beat my team. Okay, so this one, no speed boosters. We're looking to specifically beat the speed teams, like specifically lose to the speed teams. So, yeah, looking to lose to a speed team. This one I could lose to this, I guess. Oh, big player power, definitely. 15 mil, 568,000. So this UDK has a lot of resistance, basically. This is okay. We'll try this out. Low player power, but high team power, so it kind of evens itself out. Go Narcies this time. Hopefully no stone skin on the Armons, but if it is, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go. And we jump in. They 100% would have been speed tuned. The Armons was ready to take a turn. Somehow he resisted that. So is the Armons high resistance? The heck? Is that the actual counter to Armons? Just have a high resistance Armons? Have a higher resistance Armons than the enemy? Hey, the more you know. The more you know. Wait, he's high resistance and low accuracy. That truly is next level play, a different level. I don't know if it's a good level or a useless one. I really don't know, honestly. It's a different level, though. It's definitely a different level. So she's going to get freed. Reduce the skill cooldown. There we go. Very good stuff. Now, he's dead, right? Unless he's in Swift Parry. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, at this point. So you yoink the turn meter. We'll, I can sleep the Siffy, so no more reses happen. Sheep it, not sleep it. In 3v3, you're going to see a lot of teams that she's going to do great to counter. This is like a perfect example right here. Let's actually just try her out one time here. So this team setup is going to be fine. We'll just throw these champs in and see how it runs. But the main one that I'm focused on is a top one. So this is going to be a Siffy boost, and then hopefully everybody gets turn meter decrease. Perfect. It was big turn meter decreases on all these two champions. Now they have no strip, they have no sleep, they have no block passive, nothing like that, and we're just going to destroy them, basically. Get the counterattack stuff up. Okay, they actually do strip me, which is not great. That's just because of my speed tune. But now I can just, okay, we can just A2, boom, and we're good to go. He does do a hit, of course, but not a big deal. Not going to kill my Narcies, so we're fine. Not too bad. It was a perfect example of a pseudo speed team. Doesn't go first, but we don't go second fully. We go like 1.5, basically, I guess you could call it. Cut in. 1.5 speed. Now we go for the old stun, the stunneroo. And now let's blast the Georgian. And then let's do an A2 to reduce some turn meter. Smack them pretty hard as well. The Mithral is going to cleanse, so it doesn't matter really what I do, honestly. Big reaction stuff everywhere. Big reactions. Reaction procs all day, basically. So we're going to switch forms. I don't really need to, don't really need to do this ability, but I'm going to do it anyways because my Georgia is cleansed now. Pop up with an A3 in just a moment, I'm sure. Let's do it, Georgia. You're not part of this video showcase exactly, but hey, it's going to work fine. Boom. Dropped him. He's a hard-hitting champ, that is for sure. So my wife, I think, texted me, let's see. What do I want for lunch? I don't know. What do I want for lunch? It's a good question. What do you guys have for lunch today? What did you guys have? Let's finish with this fight and wrap this video up. Actually, let's just leave this fight. This team is brainless. Like, yeah, we're skipping this. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Appreciate you hanging out. Best of luck with 3v3 stuff. I think spreading your teams out in 3v3 is the most challenging thing. And I'm a big fan of this one. I like it. I enjoy it. I think Valkyrie's awesome. I did some live arena stuff with her and actually got some wins. But that's for tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.